Yo, what up? Chilling with DJ Ace. Y'all know what it is. Get him.
This my king, baby.
If I don't give you credit, that means you ain't whack. He ain't whack.
Not playing. You see what it is.
What you gonna do? Ooh.
Yo, this Primo mix is so crazy. DJ Ace, boy, you doing your thing.
The first time I saw Lieutenant Rhodes cutting up, I was blown away. I was like, man, I think he's the nicest cop I ever seen on the mix.
And he puts on a show. He delivers every time, all right? He's nice.
I was just like, he was dope.
He's behind the wheels. You know the party's gonna be rocking.
Because that's what he does. When he starts scratching and starts spinning, he breaks it down. I have to sit there and take credit for discovering Lieutenant Rhodes because 5 years ago we started a Cops versus Kids DJ contest. So when we saw what he could bring to the table, we was like, yo, he's not somebody who just DJs in the basement. This is a real DJ. He's a technician, you know, a cut master, pure scratch DJ. Probably one of the best doing it right now.
I remember posting a video with him, a lot of comments saying, wow, you know, this is just great. You could tell he put a lot of energy and time and effort into developing his craft.
I just based him as a DJ, period, as a person. Once I found out he was a cop, it still didn't matter to me.
He's not just a cop, but he's also somebody that's definitely trying to build relationships with the community that we're here to serve.
Well, I mean, it's definitely something that's a little unorthodox, you know, to see a police officer, you know, not only DJing, but really tearing that shit up. Obviously, the perception is weird and awkward probably for people. They're not used to seeing it.
And the reason why I think that is because sometimes people don't understand that there's a human being behind the uniform. Lieutenant Rhodes is doing his thing, and it's really helping to pay dividends in relationship building.
That language barrier, because there's a lot of language barriers as far as the hip-hop community and the police. But when you see somebody like Lieutenant Rhodes, he listens to hip-hop. He knows the slang. It kills the tension completely and creates a relationship and a bond and trust.
There was an adverse relationship between the cops and the hip-hop community. And when you talk about LAPD, you had NWA. And they had a song that clearly told how they felt about the police.
No, they dropped their record like in '89. I still lived in here in the East Coast, and when I heard this music, it was like, I never heard anything like it, especially the way they were going at police officers. It was really rebellious. They created awareness all over the world, and it just proved a lot of work needed to be done. It created dialogue.
It's a very, very uphill battle. It's a tough climb. But I think a lot of things that we're doing, neighborhood policing and working with the communities, I think is making things a whole lot better. And last but not least, we have this new program called Options. It's a virtual reality mechanism where we're putting kids in a virtual reality, and there were scenarios that were made up that kids have to deal with every single day. Having a guy like Lieutenant Rhodes doing DJing and strengthening those relationships with the hip-hop community, I think is definitely a step in the right direction.
This hip-hop, it creates peace and a brotherhood everywhere.
And the ones and twos are the roots of hip hop. So to see someone who mastered it and to show that art form, I think it's great for the department. I think it's great for the community. People love him. I love him, and I love what he can do.
And to see DJ A, somebody of his caliber, especially his status within the police department, you know, putting together these events, and even doing parties and showing up and Instagram and showing the techniques and the skills on Instagram and on social media. People are like blown away, man, you know what I mean?
Doing a great job, man. I've seen him do work, actual police work in situations and calm it down and settle it. You know, just watching from afar. Just happened to be at the wrong place at the right time. And he actually handles his job as the community should expect police officers to do that. So he's a good guy and a great DJ.